Hey Slade, figured I'd shoot a video for you to explain how digital marketing works and how you could start getting customers to book through your website and through your Google My Business listing instead of having to depend so much on Airbnb, since Airbnb can be finicky, especially now. Looks like your website is not currently live, but I can still see the history. Let's check it out. Well, it doesn't show anything. So either you didn't do any work on marketing it, or maybe it's just because it's been dead. But usually even not live links, still I can see the past information, but maybe you didn't do any digital marketing on it. Anyways, regardless, I can show you what it looks like for generating your own leads. So say I say Hawaii campervan rental or Oahu campervan rental or whatever I say. The first thing you'll see is an ad for Outdoorsy, which you can rent on Outdoorsy as well. But after the ad, you'll see this. This is called the Map Pack or the Snap Pack. And the top 3 people are the ones who get the most business generally. So you want to rank in the top 3. And you create this just by going to business or google.business.com and filling out all the information. And I can help you fill all that stuff. There's a lot of tricks to ranking them, but pretty much you just need to have the most filled out business listing, and then you need to have the most reviews and the most citations. That's the bulk of it. Here is our friend Sam's Hawaii Beach Campervans. Maybe we should check out his. So you can see his profile is pretty well filled out. So you want to have the most photos. He doesn't have that many photos, so if I were to optimize his, these also aren't the right size. You want to have them a square size, 650 by 650 pixels. You want to name them as a keyword, and you want to have a lot of them. So he doesn't have a lot, and he doesn't have them named properly or sized properly. So that would help him rank his better. Then you want more reviews. You can get reviews really easily. Every time somebody does rents from you, you can text them a link to leave a review. Also, having the business correctly in the right location, like not just Honolulu, but adding the service areas, all the cities in Oahu, as well as making sure that the category is correct. Recreational vehicle rental, like maybe there's other categories that are better. For example, this one is van rental. Let's look at that. Van rental agency. So you can see all of the categories that these people are listed as. Airport shuttle service, van rental agency, car rental agency. Doesn't look like there's any really specific one for... Oh, we need to find one for camper vans. Let's see if there's any that are better for that. Recreational vehicle agency. Guess that is the best one, best category to list it as. But you can list multiple categories. So you could put car rental agency as a subcategory and recreational vehicle rental agency as a primary category. So this is pretty easy to rank for, especially since there's not that many campervan rentals in Oahu. So you should be able to get on the top 3. You need to get top 3 to get business at all. Let's go back to Google to get into this, because they only show 3 at a time. The next thing you'd want to do is rank here, Hawaii Surf Campers. So let's check out, did I already take this one? Yeah, Hawaii Surf Campers. So I can look with, this is a tool I'll use, it's called Ahrefs, it's a digital marketing tool. I can tell how many people are visiting their website every month. So this one is getting 272 traffic every month on average, which is pretty good. And we can look at their keywords. So these keywords, these are in is actual text of his content somewhere. All of these keywords are. And so what I would always do when I'm trying to rank a website is I take these exact keywords, the ones that have the most volume. So this is the search volume per month. So 100 people are searching Van Rental Hawaii a month. He is currently number 1 for that keyword, and he's getting 43 people out of the 100 to click on his website. So almost half. It's really good. The keyword difficulty is 7. So that means how competitive that keyword is, how hard it is to rank. It's on a 0 to 100 scale. So 7 is really good. I usually try to go under 10 as my general rule, unless it has a ton of search volume like this one, 200. I'd go for that too. But usually I can rank, if it's under 5, I can rank it within 4 months. If it's 5 to 10, it might take 6 months. Just depends on how much you want to invest in the actual SEO. It can go faster if you're investing more into backlinks. But yeah, so usually I'd get like the top 30 really high volume keywords that have low keyword difficulty from all of the competitors. So campervan Hawaii. So I look at like the top 5 competitors and make a list of the best keywords to put on my site. And then I would rewrite the content with those kind of keywords. And since people aren't probably searching for a Jeep, you'd probably need to edit your you'd have to have the word campervan on there for people to find you. But there is a lot of ways to hide the keywords as well. For example, you can, all of these images, you can name them as keywords. Oh, these are all linked to his Instagram. Okay. Well, any background images and stuff, you can name those as keywords, so you can kind of hide keywords as, oh yeah, this guy didn't do his site correctly, so he doesn't have keywords here. But that's another way you can kind of stuff some keywords in, because what happens is Google has bots, and they'll read the website, and they'll read the text on the website, and even the image text under the images, and that tells them what this website is about. So when somebody searches for a certain term, if you have that term a bunch of times on your website, it'll realize that you're about that website, and then it will list you as ranking for that term. And then the way to rank in the first position is to get your site more trusted by Google. And the way you do that is through something called backlinks. So this site has 141 backlinks. We only care about the do follow ones. So they've got 30 do follow backlinks. Backlink, they can sometimes cost a lot of money. You can pay, anywhere from $100 to $500 for a backlink sometimes, but there's also free ones too. Backlink is pretty much another website that references to your website on their website somewhere. It could be in a blog, it could be a comment. It's pretty much saying that since they're referencing to you, it means that you're a trustworthy site, you have good content, and it helps you rank higher. Obviously, it only really matters if they're also a trusted site. Otherwise, it wouldn't pass any power to your site. So like some of these things, well, that's Japanese. Oh, maybe that is relevant. That's actually a pretty good backlink. But like this one, this is pretty crappy. 0 and 8. That's the metrics for how good that link is. Anyway, so when I'm ranking a website, I'll go through the top 5 competitors and I'll see their backlinks, and I'll try to copy the exact same backlinks that are ranking them so that we can outrank them. So that's what I would recommend doing for your Jeep business. And then once you have a ranking, because you said you wanted to expand to all of the islands, right? And so these websites, they're ranking for all the islands. And once you rank for some of these keywords and have a trusted website, it's really easy to expand into other locations. So we would just create a new Google My Business listing for the other islands, and then add a back page. This page is Oahu, this page is Maui, this page is Kauai. And then because your website is already high trust and ranking well, then once you add a backlink page with that specific location, the trust will go to that location, and you'll start ranking immediately for those keywords as well. So that's, just wanted to explain kind of how it works and how SEO could help you in the long term, because then you don't have to be worrying about paying I mean, Airbnb kicking you off all the time. You wouldn't have to worry about Outdoorsy taking its, forgot what percent it was like 25% or something ridiculous like that. And you would just worry about booking everything on your own website. Of course, it takes time and money because you have to get backlinks and you have to, it's kind of hard to get the correct amount of keywords on the website. So it does take some investment to get it ranking like that. But once you have it ranking, then you can fire Outdoorsy and just generate your own leads. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions about it, and definitely recommend at least creating a Google My Business listing. Again, that one is google.business, and I can help you set that one up and manage that as well if you need help with any of that stuff. And I'd love to see your website. I didn't actually get to see it. Because there's a lot of different things that go into ranking it besides the keywords and the backlinks. There's other stuff too. You have to have the page has to load quickly. The more content, the more words on the page, the better. There's stuff with linking between the different pages, all that stuff. But it's not hard to do if you know what you're doing. And yeah. Oh, and I guess I forgot to talk about citations. So for these things, the other thing besides the basic setup, having the good description with the keywords in it, the photos and all that stuff. The last thing that will rank these is something called citations. So a citation is a business listing like Yelp, Yellow Pages, even Facebook is you can list your business on it. So those are all business listings, and you want to have them local. So I found the ones for Honolulu, Hawaii. You could also find ones specific to your industry. I'm not sure if there's any specific to van rentals, but tourism industry citations, that's what I would get. TripAdvisor is probably good. But you'd want to get probably 100 to 200 citations for your business, have your business listed in all of these. And then that will help build trust for Google on your business as well. Once Google indexes all those links and sees that you're all over those places, they'll see, oh yeah, this guy's a legit business, not just some scammer or whatever, and then it'll rank you higher. So I usually, try to get that the first thing I do when I'm ranking something, get the Google My Business profile, get a ton of citations, and then I start working on the website. Anyways, let me know if you have any questions, and excited to work with you from here.